Haters in my comments that you can't stand my name. They say you hate my video, but I want to do the same. Nothing else to do because your life is just lame. Cause you're simp like that, a wimp like that, so fat like that, that you're a limp like that. Ooh, I don't give a bitch. How you gonna explain this? Forget what you think, cause this is my channel. Forget about your feeling, cause the truth is hard to handle. Tick, 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 tock. Popcorn, pop, drop, park. Leave a rest of comment and you will get blocked. Coach Sheldon Harrison, and there be no comparison. You're live on the show, sit back and have a listen. Here we go, verse 2. Let's go ahead, let's dig it. Can you dig it? Can y'all understand who y'all talking to live? It's the coach. It's your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. Quick live show for y'all tonight. Let's get on with it. Let's touch up. Here we go. Yeah. Now I'm on the mic, rocking the ground right. No, I'm not finished, but I'm gonna cause a minute. Yet to all you super suckers, yet I wanna cause a record. Got my mouth and my gun and my lips are like a trigger. So I guess I figure that I'm bringing up my uno. No go, segundo, grande, machacho. I go to there and put bass in the stereo. I'm rather frightened, it's water like lightning. Flash, now I burnt your ass. Now you understand why I got the class, cause I last like a whip. And then I smash you in the lip, and then I trash you in the trash can. But jumping on my tip, and then I drink it like a daiquiri. Rap is my mastery, you always be last to me. And I'm creative, something like Shakespeare. I'm like a terror, something that makes fear. Yo, decide to hide, cause I believe it like a long piss. And then you ask yourself, can you handle this shit looking for your death wish? Coach Sheldon Harrison, and there be no comparison. You're live on the show, sit back and have a listen. Yes, yes, it's the coach. It's the coach. LDWMAC, WMA Universe. Tonight, for 1 hour, the coach is gonna talk about it. It is what it is. Let's kick this knowledge. What's up, WMA Universe? Let's get started. Okay, folks. Hadn't really planned to come on tonight, but a couple things I do want to go ahead and talk about. You know, this whole thing with Luis Pena. Man, oh man, oh man. Question came up. New subscriber, Emily Seaman. Why does, Coach, why does Luis Pena have to go? Why does he have to go? But why does John Bones Jones get to stay? It's quite easy. I mean, I can answer that question. I can answer that question with ease. And I will. I'll wait till a few more people come up in the house. And we will make it do what it do. We're going to make it do what it do. But I tell you, I mean, it's pretty damn simple why Luis Pena has to go. Okay? I bet that you could probably figure it out. I bet you could. I don't think it's all that difficult to figure out, do you? I think probably the majority of everybody here, they probably can figure it out. I know the coach knows. But the coach knows. Okay? We'll have that discussion. We will have that discussion. Okay? I like seeing some of y'all up in here, man. It's a beautiful thing to have you guys up in here. It's a beautiful thing to have you dudes up in here. I'm telling y'all. Because y'all are the WMMA Universe. That's what we are. Wow. Marcus Bell, the coach's first ever moderator. Man, can't forget about Marcus Bell. Can't forget about the bell. Marcus Bell in the house. Marcus Bell in the house. Man, I know people, really want to talk about this. But let's talk about this. Okay, Luis Pena is gone from the UFC because Luis Pena don't put asses in seats. Okay? It's really, really simple. Okay? It's pretty much simple. Luis Pena don't put asses in seats. Okay? He's not a draw. He's not making the UFC loads of money. Okay? Come on, this is Luis Pena. Sideshow Bob, the guy that jumps around the octagon and just does all kind of silly stuff. No. Okay? He's not putting asses in seats, George Page. Marcus Bell, Get With Candy. He ain't putting no asses in seats. He's not doing that. This is why he's leaving. You see, John Jones is actually drawing attention to the UFC. Okay, because people still want to see John Jones get his ass whooped by Ngannou. See, people still want to see it. And so there's a price tag on John Jones. John Jones pretty much is a draw. He's a draw. Okay? Dana knows that they can still make a profit off John Jones. Because the fight that they really want to try to do, They want to try to do the Ngannou fight. They want to try. They're trying to figure out a way. But the longer that this fight drags on, the longer that we don't see it, the more that this fight is going to lose its lackluster. And I think John Jones really got about 2 or 3 years left, y'all. I think that's it. Okay, I think he's got about 2 or 3 years left, and I think John Jones is done. Okay, you have to really think about John Jones. Okay, John Jones has spent his this dude has pissed away his prime years. I mean, you guys know that? Like John Jones has pissed away his prime years of fighting because pretty much either he was in trouble or he was suspended. Like, think about it. John Jones has pissed away his prime years. His real prime, like the 28, the 29, the 30. See, those are the years where you maximize your money potential. Okay, that's where you maximize your money. That's where the age John is now. John trying to he's trying to exit the game. Well, I mean, John Jones keep having these altercations. John Jones keep getting into stuff, and it's just like there's no end for the guy. But Luis Pena, come on, man, that's somebody they had to get rid of. They had to get him out of there. They not gonna get rid of John. Hell, they kept Greg Hardy around. But you know why they kept Greg Hardy? Because people wanted to see Greg Hardy get his ass whooped. Okay? And Greg Hardy had the mystique of, he was an NFL football player. And people wanted to see how an NFL guy was going to transition into the MMA field. So people watched. Greg Hardy had a following. Okay? But there was that segment of feminists that they actually did watch Greg Hardy. They wanted to see Greg Hardy get the hell beat out of him. So it just is what it is. But ain't nobody checking for no Luis Pena, okay? Nobody's checking for this dude. Nobody even knows who the fuck he is. Nobody knows. Okay, nobody knows who the guy is, man. That's why they're getting rid of him. It's somebody they can make an example. Luis Pena is being made an example out of. Okay, they're gonna make an example out of him. Look, this is what happens. Okay, if anybody else do something to their woman or have another domestic violence dispute, they gone. Okay, I mean, hell, Conor McGregor had a domestic violence dispute. They didn't get rid of Conor, but Conor McGregor is a draw. If you can make the UFC some money, you can stay. You can do what you want to do. I think the UFC will probably. I don't even think they care if you stop short of raping somebody. If you can make them some money, they're pretty much going to overlook that. They ain't gonna talk about it, and they're just gonna move on. But I still thought the story developed yesterday, where John Jones got kicked out of the Jackson Winkle John Gym. That was funny as hell. That was funny as hell. Because all the stuff that John Jones did, man, hiding up under the ring, and man, there's people that said John Jones used to run, man. He used to run. I'm talking about, man, he used to get missing when, so what would happen is that there would be a lookout, okay? If USADA was coming in, they would always come in through the same way. And so when USADA came in, somebody would alert John Jones, like, hey, John, you got USADA here. You got USADA here. Let's go ahead and, John, you got to get out of here. And John Jones would disappear. So USADA could never find John Jones to test him. They could never find him. Okay? But Luis Pena he's nobody. Okay? I mean, he's a decent fighter, but Luis Pena, really, guys, he's a nobody. So they're not going to waste time on a nobody. They're not going to, try to work with and try to get the guy counseling. You better believe if John Jones needs counseling, you better believe that Dana White is going to do everything he can to get it because Dana White wants John Jones to be healthy enough to fight. Because John Jones got about 3 years left of making some money. That's what it is. So if we thought that it was probably unfair to get rid of Pena, it probably was. And we didn't get rid of John Jones. Hell, John Jones and Conor McGregor, Mike Perry, they should have been gone. Seriously, they should have been gone a long time ago. Now, Mike Perry gives entertaining fights, so they're going to keep Mike Perry around. But they're going to use Mike Perry as a punching bag. Like somebody you can go in, excuse me, somebody you can go in there and just beat him up real bad and get you a win. Okay? They'll keep paying Mike Perry to get beat up, and you'll be wondering, dang, how the hell is Mike Perry still in the UFC? Well, Mike Perry is a punching bag now. Okay? He's a concussed guy walking around with ball time. That's who Platinum Pitts Perry is. It's just what it is. It's what it is. But I tell you this, man. They're telling Luis Pena to go ahead and get his act together and, take some time to get himself together. But they didn't guarantee that Luis Pena would have an open door back into the UFC. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I would suspect maybe he would. Okay, maybe he would have an open door back. I don't know. Okay, but Emily, to answer your question, the situation between John Jones and Luis Pena is totally different. One can make money, and the other one nobody gives a damn about. Okay, come on, think about it. In all of our live streams, isn't this the first time? Isn't this the first time we talk about? This is the first damn time. The first time we talking about Luis Pena. I can't remember a live stream that I don't work with him in. Oh shoot, Justin Statham getting that damn cash, boy. The man studying up again in the super chat. He said, "Didn't Chuck Liddell yet just get in trouble?" Yeah, he did. Um, his wife assaulted him. Go figure, man. You're an MMA fighter, but I get it. Chuck Liddell didn't want to hit his wife, man. He didn't want to touch her, so she left a couple of bruises on his arm, stuff like that. But he's fine. Chuck Liddell said he was the one that was the victim. He was assaulted. You sitting here looking at this big ass MMA guy, Justin Statham, and you sitting here like, dude, come on, man. You can't stop your wife from hitting you. But I get what Chuck Liddell was saying because if he'd have touched her, he'd be going to jail. Okay, so I get what Chuck Liddell's saying. Chuck Liddell says it wasn't him; it was his wife doing all that. But still, domestic violence to me is domestic violence. These guys, a lot of these guys, they get caught up in it too much, man. And fighters, the ones that's been getting hit in their damn head, they become emotional because they've been hit so much in the head that their rational thinking skills go out the window. A lot of them, you just go out the window. Well, I guess Luis Pena is going to have a long time to sit and think about this. Yep, a long time. We're going to be in jail too. And nowadays, I'm telling you fellas now, you dudes want to get up there and y'all want to slap your girlfriend upside the head, go right ahead. But I'm gonna tell you, I don't care what she did, you going to jail. Okay? You going to jail. That's just what it is. Your ass will be in jail, and there's pretty much not a damn thing you can do about it. Okay? She can even lie. She can hit you over the head with a frying pan. You can have a knot on top of your raggedy mouth, on top of your porcupine head. You can have a knot on your head, and still she can say, "Well, I was defending myself." You'll be the one getting arrested. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, man. I'm real picky, man, on who I let in my house and around me. Very picky. I don't really let a lot of, especially females like that. And see, a lot of these women too. Okay, a lot of these women, they don't know when to stop. Like, and I'm not blaming the women for being assaulted. It's not their fault. They shouldn't have been hit. But some of these women, they don't know when to stop. And they'll also go and they'll try a man. They'll go and put their hands on a man. Now, when you put your hand on a dude and if he hits you back, that's called equal opportunity. That's called you getting equal opportunity. Okay? You go in there, you put your hand on me. Just because you're a woman, some men, they not finna respect that. Some men, they gonna put hands on you. Okay? Some men, they gonna put hands on you. And it looked like Luis Pena is one of them dudes who gonna put hands on you if you touch him. He don't even care if you're a man or woman. He gonna put hands on you. But see, Luis Pena, these will be the kind that gotta see Coach Junior. Like if he would date my daughter, I would never fight him hand to hand. Now I'll fight him trigger finger to fist. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, Justin Statham. I heard that Pena does have a history of assaults on women. Yeah. Yep. But it's not front page news because don't nobody know who the hell he is, and don't nobody really care. I mean, honestly, guys, when the last time you thought about Luis Pena? Hey, okay, let me ask y'all this: do you even care about what Luis Pena doing? I mean, does anybody care what he's doing? I guess Dana White don't care either. That's why they got him the hell up out of there. They don't want this guy around. You know, it's just what it is. But hey, Luis Pena, he'll probably spending some time in jail. He'll probably do a little bit because this dude like third. This is third offense, man, on hitting women. Okay, and that's when when these fighters they have to hit a woman. I almost wish that you can get somebody that can let them see how I feel. Because some of these guys be stalking these females, follow them to their work, outside their house, like Spygate on somebody who don't want to deal with you. My God, my God, this is crazy. You know, the CTE is real. Hey man, there go my man No Filter MMA, man. Go subscribe to the channel, man. They got all us brothers on shadow ban. Well, BJ, I don't know if you shadow banned. I know I am. I know I'm shadow banned. but y'all, that's the reason why John Jones is still here, and that's the reason why he's got to go. Now I'm gonna tell you, John Jones' situation is messed up, but man, can y'all believe the way Mike Winkeljohn reacted? Like Mike Winkeljohn, his reaction was to kick this man out the gym, and that's what the hell he did. Okay, for real. I think Luis Pena, he's got a couple things, Nasty Ninja. Luis Pena, he got high anxiety. I'm talking about demand anxiety. You can see his anxiety tension. You can cut it with a knife. This man reeks anxiety, big time. And Luis Pena don't know how to deal with his anxiety. He don't know how. And I'm pretty sure that he's probably seen a professional to help him with it, but it didn't work. See, you have to have the right mix of stuff to actually help you deal with anxiety. And Luis Pena, to me, he's never been a calm person. The first thing they tell you about dealing with anxiety is you got to calm down. You always got to be calm. This dude ain't never calm. But he trying to, um, I think Luis Pena, I think me personally, I think he is dealing with CTE because he got a lot of the symptoms that come with it. One minute you be happy, you be sad, and then then you just be crushed. But that's how it is with CTE. Okay, the pretty much everything is the same. Okay, yeah, Nasty Ninja. Yep, he was doing that, man. Luis Pena just I don't know, man. He got anxiety. He got ADD real bad. If y'all can't see all this by looking at this dude and how he act and how he talk, Luis Pena is very ADD, extremely ADD. The man got anxiety. And I'm surprised people never even picked up on his anxiety. I picked up on it. And I'm sitting here like, damn, how does this guy ever go out there and fight with this level of anxiety he got in his body? I always wonder, how does he fight like that? And I'm going to tell y'all, here's a big secret of mine. Where you see anxiety, there's insecurity. Anytime you give me a person who's got high anxiety, I'll give you somebody who's insecure. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. But I don't know what they do with him, though. I don't know what they do with him. Maybe they just let him fight some lower caliber opponents and make him work his way back up to the title. And this might pretty much, have an open door for somebody like Esparza. We'll talk about Esparza in a minute. Um, yeah, yeah. Luis Pena is extra too. He too damn extra, man. He's always doing the little extra stuff and trying to, be crazy and always wanting to draw attention to himself and all this stuff. Like, when he was on the Ultimate Fight, I'm saying like, would you sit your ass down somewhere? Like, it's just he was doing too much. BJ, he was doing too much, and I wanted, I wanted Luis Pena to sit the hell down. Then he came back over there to my, oh man, I have an ant. Okay, where's the ant at? Got an ant that bit me. Okay, cool. You got an ant that bit you. Well, were you supposed to be in the ant hill? No. It's the moral of the story, y'all. It's the moral of the story. Okay. Yeah, Justin Statham. I did. I saw the interview. Okay, I saw the interview, and yeah, we knew over here that Francis wasn't happy with that contract, and he wasn't happy because Francis Ngannou wants to diversify his portfolio. The man wants to box. He's seeing how much money Conor McGregor made off boxing. He's looking at what Tyron Woodley did in boxing. Tyron Woodley made a bag. So Ngannou like, okay, while all these people getting a bag, outside of the UFC, I need to get a bag too. I need money. Okay. So he's unhappy. He wasn't happy with the contract. So he waited until I guess they gave him something that he could tolerate. But see, he wants the John Jones fight. He wants that fight because that fight's gonna be a big fight. But the UFC, him and John Jones, they're stagnated because neither one of them is going. John Jones ain't budging either. Okay, neither one of these guys are budging. They both want the money. Justin Stamos all the time. You see that? Okay, yeah, that interview with Big Nose Hawani. You called it Francis unhappy. Yeah, man, I think I just read that. I'm sorry. Yeah, Justin, he's extremely, extremely unhappy. Okay, he really does want to box, and Dana White, they're not gonna allow him to diversify his income like that. And it's like you only live once. And I think Ngannou is 36 now. I think Francis Ngannou is 36. Either way, him being 36, it's he's not in his prime anymore. Okay, he's slowly losing his prime. So he wants to get in there and make the biggest money he can. But whenever a person they come out and they say Dana White, I want X, Y, and Z. Well, Dana White isn't ever going to give out X, Y, and Z. He ain't going to do that because then Dana White would have to concede. And we all know that he's not going to do that because he thinks that the fighters are his property. Pretty much like a slave master. Okay, whatever he says goes. I don't see nothing. But salute to that brother Justin Statham getting that damn cash. Mm, yep. But John Jones done enough fucking up for everybody. Let's call him Jesus Jones because he done messed up and now he around here with his hands open. Look, man, we need to go on and get John back out there what he used to be doing. Yeah, Dana let Conor box, man. They let him box because Floyd Mayweather was already saying he's already saying we're gonna you're gonna start out with a base of 100 million. And my man, what? How much money? Yep. Yeah, I pay for Wilder versus Ngannou. I think Wilder beats him though in a boxing match. Wilder, even though people say well Wilder don't have a lot of technical skills, Wilder he's very smart. He's very smart in the ring. Deontay Wilder can make good decisions. It's just when he get into that brawling mode where he want to try to get that person out of there, it's just Deontay Wilder loses the technicality. But I think in a boxing match, Wilder beats Ngannou. Think he beats him. I think Wilder understands the little tricks that you use to survive when you concussed. Yep, he said by a long shot. Yeah, I pay for Wilder and Ngannou. I pay for that. Okay, guys, let me go ahead and give y'all some game. Why Carla Esparza not getting a title shot? Okay, all of you probably know why she ain't getting a title shot, but I'm just bold enough to say it. And it's money. Carla Esparza ain't getting a title shot because there's no money in it for the UFC. There's no money. Yeah. Let me see what else. Yeah. Yep. And that's the key, Joseph Cordenaro. Dana White got to get his piece of the pie, and he gonna get his. Oh yeah. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. but this is where we at right now, y'all. This is where we at. Okay, Carla Esparza is not a draw. Okay, she's not a draw. She probably never will be a draw, and that's just what it is. Carla Esparza, I told y'all, Carla did a lot of fucking up earlier. Like not promoting herself. You know, Carla thought she was bigger than what she was. I mean, hell, we tried to have Carla on this show, but she said, "No, coach, you gotta talk to my manager." And of course, when you talk to their managers, the managers they send you in a loop. You know, they send you in a whirlwind, and they make it damn near impossible to talk to these people. So now, when you talk to these people and reach out, they got to tell you go to my manager. And I'm sitting here like, Carl, I'm talking to you. I want to have you here on the show. Oh, well, my manager sets that stuff up. Okay. So reach out to the manager. You kind of, have to do the whirlwind with Brian Butler. And finally he just goes, well, nah. Well, we're not going to have Carl on your show at this time. And I said, what? So we're not a big enough platform for you? And I told him, I told him back in email that it's not like Carla Esparza is like this massively great fighter. And it's not like Carla is in there whooping people's ass, like legit doing it. When you watch Terrence Crawford, oh, wait a minute. No, I ain't talking about Terrence Crawford. I'm sorry. Um, Carla Esparza needs to understand. And she's going through the same thing that Bud Crawford is going, Bud Crawford got fans, but he don't have the millions of fans that should be supporting him. He ain't got it. Why? Because Bud Crawford is not personable. He's not a personable person. Like you can't just approach him and ask him any simple questions because he gonna shut that down, and he gonna shut off a lot of fans. Okay. For Dana, I'll fight Dana White for 50 grand. I'll fight him for 50 grand. But he had to give me 75 so I can pay everybody and then keep 50 grand in my pocket. Man, I fight so dang on dirty. Yeah, that's what I say. I slap Dana White upside his bald head for free. Yeah, somebody say, hey man, Dana say he want to fight you. Oh hell, yeah, let's go. Me and Dana White gonna throw some hands. All right, where we at? Let's see, Justin Statham. Yeah, okay. All right, but Carla, her team got to do better, man. Her team got to do better. Okay. Her team got to do better because you pay what do you pay your agent for? What do you pay your manager for? You pay this mug to put you in positions and give you opportunity. Dana White done already said, listen, Carla Esparza waiting because she turned down a fight with Mackenzie Dern. Okay. And Dana White said, well, that's not a good idea. She shouldn't have waited. Well, Dana White pretty much saying that, see, because she decided to wait, that's a bad look. She should have just took the fight if we give you a fight. And that's another thing. Why do Dana White feel like people are entitled to take every fight that he give? Like, why do you think that people got to feel like they lucky to have this title shot? No, man. She didn't want to fight Dern because that was going to mess up her title shot opportunity. But it won't matter because it's still going to be messed up anyway. Dana White's already got in his mind that you don't deserve a shot at the belt. Even though Carlos Esparza is like on what, a 5-fight win streak. Crazy. hmm Let me see. I think he got it. Yeah, Justin Statham. He should have hit him with a 12-6 elbow. He should have hit him with a 3-9 elbow. All of the above. Okay? But let me finish reiterating my point on Esparza. Okay? You have to be more fan personable. Like you can't be the stuck up ass woman. Like you so stuck up that you know constipation can't even don't got nothing on you. He don't. But I look at Carl as you ain't got but a couple more years left, and this is it. you know, and the funny thing is Dana White's serious. I don't think he's gonna try to give her a title shot too soon. That's just me. I don't think he's gonna try to do it. I think he gonna do everything he can to make her wait for the title shot, or he gonna make the barriers pretty heavy to where it's hard for you to get the supplies. It's gonna be tough. Okay, it's gonna be tough. Carla Esparza, she's not gonna get a title shot. Look at Sports Princess. What's up, baby? Seriously, Carla Esparza, she ain't getting no title shot. Not if he got, not if he got something to do with it. Not if Dana got something to do with it. And he pretty much said, I don't like the idea of her fighting and waiting. She should have just took a fight. See, as soon as Dana White say something like that, you better believe that there's a consequence coming. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even feel bad for Carla Esparza. I don't feel bad because her and her manager, Brian Butler, they got to be the two dumbest mofos on God's green earth. So, yeah, they done messed up a whole lot of stuff. Mm. Okay, let's go to the next thing. Okay. Amanda Nunes, to me, is number one pound for pound. Okay, she is. She's number one pound for pound. Now, I've been arguing with people and arguing with people. Guys, I love Valentina, but she's not number one pound for pound. She's not. It's Amanda Nunes, y'all. Amanda Nunes probably has the best raw resume in MMA, period, in WMMA. Resume is raw. She done beat everything. Okay? She done beat everything. She's beat them all. Anybody put in front of Amanda, you know what? She beating them up lately. She beat them up lately. I wouldn't mind seeing that Kat Zingano fight again, though. But, surprisingly enough, Amanda don't want that fight. Yeah. Yeah, Sports Princess, it was a wrong choice of words by Esparza. It just was. Like, you can't tell your fans, like, hey, well, you got to talk to this guy first and then you can talk to me. Seriously? So, wait a minute. You want me to talk to your manager? You want me to talk to Brian Buttface? Okay, you talk to Brian Buttface. He's not going to let you talk with a YouTuber. But when you go, I mean, if Carla Esparza, ain't nobody calling her up, man. Ain't nobody legit calling up Carla. Hey, could you do an interview? Don't nobody even know you here. Mainstream, I mean, people don't know who you are. You're not even a household name yet. And you fool, you got the nerve to be arrogant? Nah. Yeah, Carla can be boring sometimes. She can be. She can be boring. But she gets the job done, though. Okay? She'll try to wrestle you to death. If Carla can't take you down, though, that's it. But I know, let me take that back. Her striking is greatly improved. It's just the people she gonna fight against, they on a whole different other level. Okay? But Amanda Nunes is number one pound for pound. Okay? I don't care how we don't like it. I don't care how many cans that you people would just start eating. Look, Amanda Nunes. Amanda Nunes is the number one pound for pound fighter in the world. Okay, in WMMA. She done beat Cyborg. She beat Valentina twice. I mean, the girl got victories over over Jermaine Durandame twice. I mean, her resume really speaks for itself. She is. I know us as Valentina fans, we don't want to hear that. Okay, we don't want to hear that Valentina is number one pound for pound, but you got to accept it. I do. And Valentina is one of my favorite fighters, so you have to accept it. Amanda Nunes is number one pound for pound. She is the GOAT. She's the best. And until somebody can dethrone Amanda Nunes, there's nothing you can do. Okay? Yeah, you know what, Marcus? Carla Esparza does have to realize that this ain't set. Yeah, you're right. This ain't 7 years ago. Okay? Yeah, she won that fight on a tough finale. That's what she did. But she do have to realize that this not 7 years ago. It ain't. You gotta do some work. That's what I say. Oh, facts are facts. Facts are facts. Yeah, I know. A lot of us, I just don't like Carla, man. She's stuck up. She got her nose stuck up in the air sometimes. It's just what it is, man. It's just what it is. Okay? She remind me of a Lee Malay McFarlane. That's who she remind me of. Cause that's another old stuck up ass girl. Just stuck up. Yeah, let's see. Hold on. I'm about to wrap it up. Yeah, this live stream wasn't gonna be too long. I want to get on here Friday night and just drop the hammer on some people. That's what I want to do. I knew this live stream wasn't gonna be so long, guys. You know, I got a long day tomorrow. But yeah, Marcus Bell. Yeah, see, Carl Esparza had to realize, man, this ain't it. You're not on TV. You don't have a TV show. And just worry about the mofo you say you're gonna get. And here's a belt so you can go get him. hmm Facts are facts, y'all. Facts are facts. Amanda Nunes she's number one pound for pound. There's no argument with it. Okay. Well, you can argue all you want to, but that don't make it true. But who? No. Okay. But anyway, y'all. Anyway, yeah. So that's why Carla ain't getting a title shot. Business 101. Okay. She can't put no asses in seats. And they're gonna keep overlooking her. Carla Esparza gonna be the last choice. Like she's gonna be like the desperation replacement, but they're never gonna pick her based off of like, hey, she's gonna be a crossover star. Carla Esparza had a chance to be a crossover star, but she chose not to rock with the people they put up there. She chose not to rock with the people who put up there. And if you're a fighter and if you don't rock with the people who got you there, nothing. That's it. Carla got to fight Marina. Carla gonna turn the fight down. She says she ain't fighting anybody. And Carla already beat Marina Rodriguez. She already beat her. And I agree with Carla. Like, why do I have to beat this girl again? Why do I have to fight her again? I've already won. I've already won. I've already beat her. I'm on a 5-fight win streak. Okay. But again, Carla, to answer your question, it's purely financial. And they have different. Who else? Let me see. Yeah, I mean, Carla don't want to fight the girl again. She already beat her. And Carla Esparza beat her decisively. So if I'm Carla, man, I'm finna pull a rank. Be like, I ain't gotta pay her. But anyway, guys, everybody, salute to the WMMA universe. And guys, I promise we'll get on here. We'll do a bigger live stream Friday night at 9 o'clock, and we're gonna cook hard. Deuces. Wait a minute. So Jillian Robinson get to smoke thunder cookies? Yeah. Well, we pretty much all know that that's what she do anyway. That's her thing. That's one of her pastimes, smoking weed and crazy. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Carla should fight Bojangles. Man, Bojangles would whip the wheels off of Carla. I don't get it. Yeah, James Henley. She got to promote herself. She got to do it. Let me see. Yeah, I'm laughing at Marcus Bell a little bit too. But y'all, let me go ahead and get on up out of here, y'all. I just came to shoot the shit with y'all for a little bit. Be back on tomorrow night with y'all, folks. Hey, man, love all y'all. Salute to the WMMA universe.